Hi Leo, welcome to your September 2025 reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you. Okay, Leo, it seems like somebody don't want you to move forward, honey. And that's the truth. But this is not actually the truth because I usually see this card with the Ace of Swords. All decks are different, but with this card, when it comes to the Ace of Swords, I usually take the Ace of Swords in like facing upward is the truth, but facing downward is a lie. So either someone made up a whole entire lie about you, okay, because they wanted you trapped up in something. Leo, if this is you, or this could be another Leo, someone with the same sun sign, moon, sun, rising as you, okay, could be. But anyway, messages are for Leo for September 2025. If the messages resonate with you, it's all good. If they don't resonate with you, maybe next time, okay? Holy Spirit, messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September 2025. What came out? Eight of Cups. It could have been someone that you walked away from, or someone who was pissed. Yeah, it could be a father figure. It could also be like, it could be a boss. It could be a husband. Okay, it could be someone that you've had financial transactions, someone that you've had a financial exchange, financial transactions with. Okay, this could also be a child. Okay, but I feel like you walked away because there was no reciprocity. I feel like you were putting in a lot of energy and effort, and I feel like you pulled your energy back when it came to this situation because you were not receiving what you were actually given. Okay, you realize that it was not working. This may have even left you feeling stagnant, depleted in some type of way. Okay, and you will know you were not raised to be a bum. Okay, you were not raised to be a bum. So any type of bum behavior, you're not part of it. You're not going to take part of it. Okay, this person may have been very treacherous. This person could have also been very envious of you, envious of your life, envious of your light, because we know Leo is like, you know, very attractive, very alluring. Okay, so this could have been someone that may have also betrayed you or may have wanted things to end for you. I'm getting this could be a group of feminine energy, a group of females. There's up to 3 of them. And this could even be like siblings and stuff like that who have betrayed you. Okay, when it came to some type of money. For some of you, they even did like some type of magic on you with the magician here. With the magician here under the deck and the strength in magician in the reverse and the strength in the reverse is like they really felt like you were not gonna see them, or you were not gonna see what they were doing. Okay, for some of you here, they may have tried to cut you out of some type of finance. Maybe you went in and made a deal with these people when it comes to money and stuff like that, and they never gave you your share for something that you were supposed to be paid something, but they never gave it to you. Okay, they never gave it to you. All you ever wanted from them was reciprocity, but they couldn't even do that. Okay, they couldn't reciprocate what was given, what they were given, and you decided to just stop giving, whether it's your energy, your time, your work, your effort, whatever it is that you were supplying them with. You decided to stop giving, and I mean, that's your right. You're allowed to do that, especially if you're feeling unappreciated. Right now, I feel like you're just replenishing yourself, you're replenishing your energy. There's a person here who is very deceptive around you. Okay, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your money, when it comes to your emotions, this person has been trying to drain you for a very long time. And like I said, this could be a family member. It could be up to 3 people. I'm getting like some 3 sisters or something like that, like 3 sisters going up against this one person because they want to see this person crucified, they want to see this person hurt, they want to see this person broke down. But with the 10 of Swords in the upright, it's telling me that after the 10, okay, after the betrayal, after the worst has happened, after the 10 is 1, is the Ace of Swords. And we did see the Ace of Swords, although my take on it is a little bit different, but we did see the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords in the upright means that you're finally getting clarity. So you may be cutting yourself off from certain individuals where you felt like you were being taken advantage of, and that's your September. I feel like that's your September, because they were making you feel weak. Okay, they were making you feel weak. Yeah, this could definitely be another Leo, or this happened in Leo season, or they were doing this during Leo season. Okay, and you're going to be finding out about it, because with the moon in reverse, you don't have clarity. Someone tried to cloud your judgment. So somebody did something in Leo season that you're going to be finding out in the month of September. Okay, the month of September. Holy Spirit, what other messages we have for Leo here? Something regarding money, finances, or it could even have to do with a man. This energy is giving me where someone, or one of your family members, sleeping with your person just to hurt you, or for money, or for some of your energy. That's weird. People are weird. Okay. You've always been close to your spiritual team. Your spiritual team is always by your side, always with you. Okay? They felt maybe the reason they came at you, or the reason they decided to like target you, is because they felt like you were alone, and they felt like it was the right time to take action against you. Maybe you were not feeling 100% well. Maybe you may have had you may have been recovering from something, and they tried to take advantage of you because they know that you were recovering from something, or you were trying to gather up your strength, build yourself back up. Okay, but they wanted you to stay down. Holy Spirit, what messages we have here for Leo? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so we have homeless. Oh, they wanted to make you homeless? Damn. Because of what you do? Someone wanted to make you homeless because of what you do? Or maybe because they felt like you were way more talented than them. This is giving me sibling rivalry. For real. This is giving me sibling rivalry. This is something that's been happening for a long period of time with the Six of Pentacles here. And these 3 people right here who came up against you to try to have you lose everything, they were trained by, I don't know if it's a dad. Okay, so they may have had favoritism when you were growing up in the household. You experienced a lot of favoritism. Okay, these 3 were always, I don't know, for some reason, always looked up to, and you were the one that was supposed to be on your knees begging for attention, begging for this and begging for that, or trying to please this person. This could also be like a situation where when you were younger, you were taken advantage of, maybe by one of your family members or something like that, someone you thought that you could trust, but this person was fantasizing about you the whole time. And I feel like for some of you here, they may have, if it's a family situation and siblings are involved, they may have paid one of your siblings to keep their mouth shut about something that happened to you, some type of a betrayal, or this is what's happening. This is what you're going to be finding out in the month of September, that one of your family members will actually pay it out to come for you, or to keep a secret. Okay, to keep a secret. I feel like for some of you, your energy was used for merit making for sure, because you had this pure energy. Okay, and I feel like your innocence brought in a lot of financial rewards. Okay, financial rewards, maybe recognition and goodness, and you know, stuff like that. So that's why you were taken advantage of. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad. Oh, this is some deep work that you're doing, that's uncovering these things, because you were trying to find out where your trauma was stemming from. Okay, like I said, it could be a mother wound, or it could be a father wound here. Okay, and again, they made you feel cast out. Maybe they made you feel like you were the odd one out. Maybe you look a little bit different from your other siblings. Maybe you're darker, maybe you're lighter, maybe you're taller, maybe you're shorter, maybe you're fatter, maybe you're skinnier, you know, but you always felt left out, and that's because you were the punching bag. You were like, I'm getting some very inhumane. This is like someone fat shaming another person, and not just you making a joke, or you may be like trying to explain something. This is continuously fat shaming a person just to break them down, just to cause trauma. Okay, just to cause trauma. Like, it just kept going and going and going and going and going. So this could also be like a friends group where every time you make progress in your life and you share it with them, like, oh yeah, I have some good news, they try to break you down, or they try to break it down. That was a ritual. That was a ritual. Okay, that was a ritual being done on you. It could be even by your significant other, but it could have been because of who you chose to marry, who you chose to build a life with. It could be that you came from a family where they worship money, and you may have married someone who doesn't have all that money, but you feel safe, you feel secure, you feel protected, you feel taken care of. Or this is a ritual that they do every time you get into a relationship. They do some type of, they start casting spells, or they start pulling on your childhood trauma, causing you to self-sabotage, or causing other people to turn against you and stuff like that. So this is kind of deep for you, Leo, but I feel what I'm feeling here is that, being that you've withdrawn from these people, if they did have a plan, okay, if they did have a plan, or they did something to you in your season to cause some type of accident. I'm hearing an accident. I'm hearing an accident. I'm hearing an accident. Okay. What is it about? What is this about? I'm hearing an accident. Why? Yeah. It's gonna be revealed to you. I feel like for some of you, your own family tried to have you killed. For some of you, your own family, that was a setup. You were not supposed to make it, Leo. You were definitely not supposed to make it here. Okay? For some of you here. They were already daydreaming about how much money they would make. So these people may even have like some type of insurance policy on you. They were already daydreaming about how much money they would make if this ritual actually took you out of here. Okay? I'm hearing the group chat. They're in a group chat. Oh my goodness. They're in a group chat. But you'll be finding this out. You'll be finding this out. Okay? Or this is being revealed. I don't know. It's a little bit messy. It could have also been like trying to poison your food or something like that. But they said accident. So for some reason, it was supposed to happen through some type of accident or something. Holy Spirit, like I said, they may have bribed the person. They may have bribed someone. This is like you bribing someone or hiring a hitman and the hitman doing half the job is what I'm getting here. So they're gonna get their hands dirty, but they're not gonna like, okay, you can cause misfortune for a person, but if you kill them, like that's a whole different level of, I wouldn't say karma, but this is a whole other level of, I don't know how to explain it. This takes it to a whole other level, okay? Holy Spirit, what are the messages we have here for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? So we have hidden hatred. Hidden hatred can poison, and I was picking up poison. You see? I was picking up poison. Hidden hatred can poison relationships. Identify and address it before it grows. Veiled threats. Threats can be veiled in subtlety. Stay vigilant to protect yourself. Silent resentment. Resentment can build silently. Address it to prevent further damage. Secret guilt. Guilt is often secret. Acknowledge it to find redemption. Okay, so maybe that's why they wanted to take you out, because they probably didn't want you to find out that they were actually bribed to keep a secret about you. So if something happened to you in the past, they were bribed to keep a secret. They were bribed to keep that a secret from you. Okay? And that's why they're guilty. That's why they feel guilty now. Okay? Secret sorrows. Sorrows are often kept secret. Acknowledge them to heal. Hidden sorrows. Sorrows are often hidden beneath smiles. Acknowledge them to provide support. Veiled regrets. Regrets can be veiled in pride. Acknowledge them to find peace. So once you find out everything, Leo, maybe you already have a pretty good idea of what transpired that's about to. I'm hearing unboxed. I'm hearing unboxed. Maybe you already have clues, or you've already seen signs of what it is that I'm speaking of on this table here, but you will find definite confirmation in the month of September. Okay, so this is all I have for you here, Leo. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you, and I'll be back with more messages for you guys.